Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 23 of Direwolf20's ServerPlay series on Forgecraft. I'm currently mining because there's a new mod on Forgecraft and I need some resources for it. And it adds new resources. And Fireball is hanging out in Team 2 with me, but I don't think on the server. Fireball, have you checked out or ever played with Deep Resonance?
No.
So apparently it was around in 1.7, but like I don't think it was super well known, and it kind of came like towards the end of 1.7. So, but it's been updated to 1.8, and we have it on Forgecraft now. It's it adds some forms of power gen, like RF power.
That's neat.
Yeah. So there's two types of world gen: resonating ore, which I'm mining right now, and resonating crystal, which I've mined a little bit of. I don't know how this mod works at all. It's by McJady, who's the author of RF Tools. So and he's kind of like given me some pointers on it, but he's not really around. So I'm just mining the ores. I may get to it this episode. I may not. I want to check it out, though. And what I want to work on this episode is I want to do more intangible, but I don't think I'm going to do that this episode. What I want to do this episode is get some RF power going. So Buildcraft is probably, I think, the only mod that adds RF power generators at the moment on Forgecraft. So I'm going to work towards that, and obviously Deep Resonance, so hey, there's a surprise that I'm getting that. I'm going to work towards getting probably the fuel system set up from Buildcraft, because there is oil right outside my base. There's actually a couple small oil fields near and around my base, and I came up with an idea. We don't have any way of teleporting liquid as far as I know at the moment, but I think I've come up with a method that may or may not work. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Pretty much, I have some cool plans. Basically, I'm pretty hindered at the moment with regards to what I can do because of just the lack of options with mods. But I think I've got some really cool and interesting ways to go about automating things, just because I can. So I'm going to mine a little bit. The main reason I wanted to record this intro was because I wanted you guys to see the new ores that I was mining and that crystal that I mined. And then we will come back and probably check out some stuff. All right, back in a minute. All right, guys, so we're back, and I'm getting situated. Hopefully I've got the resources I need here. So I'm just getting a couple things that should hopefully help out. I'm going to snag just a few iron and gears there. Let's make ourselves a pump, which is going to require a few tanks that I can do. I'm going to get as many tanks as I can at the moment. I should probably get a few more. How's my sand situation here? Yeah, let's get 2 stacks of glass cooking. I wouldn't mind getting into RF tools at some point, but obviously this is pretty much going to help me out to do that. Nice. Basically, I'm getting started with RF power, and Buildcraft is one of the few options that we have. So we're definitely going to want a pump to pump up water as well as the oil. So I'm probably going to want 2 of these now that I'm thinking about it, right? One for water and one for oil. So what would I need for another pump? Another bucket. Cool. And we're obviously going to need some tanks. I'm going to consider, if I can, setting up the teleportation system that I have in mind, even though, so the first oil field I'm going to pump out is relatively close to my base. Boom, right there. But that's probably not going to last long. There's another bit of oil down here, and there's another bit of oil way down in my mining caves. So those are like the 3 small oil fields that I know are nearby, and I've kind of looking around on the map. You'll see that there's like a few. This is a small oil field over here. I'm thinking this is a whatchamacallit, obsidian structure from Bombcraft, but this looks like a small amount of oil. So just looking around, there's definitely a few oil fields that I can tap into. Let's come over here and get ourselves a couple tanks. Good, almost with 2 of them done. That'll be nice. Dun 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 dun. Sweet. All right. I'll probably want a few more of these. Well, let's get tanks first. We'll get a couple these guys up and running. We're definitely going to want our redstone engines running. We're probably going to want a few more of these, but we'll sort that out in a minute. Let's start with pumping oil. Yes, that will be the first thing I do. So let's get a handful of golden pipes here. Are you guys grown yet? Nope, not yet. There we go. You with levers. What do I get for letting go of shift? Cool. And then we're probably going to want golden fluid stuff right over to here, is what I'm thinking. And then we'll get oil stored in that thing. So this guy should start pumping up oil. Assuming everything in... Oh, okay, cool. All right, oil does not have a texture. I learned something new today. That's cool. Hopefully this works. I mean, in-world oil has a texture, but... Okay, that's cool. That's the broken texture right there. For those of you who aren't aware, the purple and black square is a broken texture. It means that it has not been defined with an appearance. Cool. Well, we've got that going. So that's something. Let's come back in a minute. I want to let that fill up and do a little bit of crafting. All right, guys, we're back. And we're taking a quick detour into blood magic because I want to make some stuff. Dun, 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 dun. You should be crafting. Nice. What do you think I'm making? Ooh, tricky. So while this is cooking up, I guess I'll let you into a little bit of my plan. So I can't teleport liquids. As far as I know, there's nothing currently on the Forgecraft server that can allow me to teleport liquids, as far as I know. However, I do have access to something that might be useful in a little bit of a different way. I have access to the teleposition and teleposers and such, right? So if I could telepose tanks once they're full, that might be cool. What do you guys think? Worth a try? I definitely think so. So right now, I'm having this thing automatically make a bunch of blank slates for me. So yeah, there we go. Cool. Reinforced slates is the ones that I need it to be cooking. That's what it's cooking. Good. Over here, we're going to make a ritual diviner because in order to get teleposers, we're going to need tier 4 altar. And in order to get a tier 4 altar, we're going to need the sword. And in order to get the sword, we're going to need the ritual that lets us get the sword. So that's the path we're going to take towards this whole crazy contraption. I've got a couple other plans to go along with this, but we'll see for now. So I'm going to definitely need the ritual diviner, which is 4 diamonds and a stick. I think my diamonds are outside because I took a little bit of a break from working on the buildcraft stuff. Obviously, I got oil, which was a huge accomplishment, and I'm super proud of myself. But right now, I need you guys and a stick. Sweet. Ritual diviner? Ritual diviner. Nice. So we want ritual of the high jump, magnetism, interdiction, containment, suppression. No. Oh boy, there's new rituals, aren't there? Full Spring, Serenade of the Nether. So these rituals are different, which makes me think crafting my sword is a little bit different. Because I'm not seeing the ritual that I need to make... Let's see, am I missing something? Large bloodstone, weak blood shard, right. Let me see if ways around. Because I'm not sure if that ritual exists yet. Let me see. Bound, yes. So we do want to bound sword. No, I only see shovel, axe, pickaxe, and blade. Ah, bound blade. Okay, so that's an alchemy array. With binding reagent, which is redstone, glowstone, nugget, and gunpowder. Cool. So that thing's... I don't actually need this. Okay, so ritual not needed. Redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. Okay, so a diamond sword and those resources. See, I should have checked to see if that was different, and I didn't, so I look foolish. But we'll try that again. Bound blade, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, and gold nugget. Okay, that seems pretty straightforward to me. Gunpowder and gold nugget. And then a diamond sword into the alchemy array, and that's it? Okay. Dum 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 dum. Common gem, nice. I don't know what this required. 408's in there right now. That's gonna bring it down to 398. So only 10, not bad. Standing back because lightning. Nice. I got myself a bound blade. Okay. Let's make it nighttime. Activate the bound blade, which should not be a problem because I think, yeah, I've got some LP. So let's get ourselves some blood shards. I'm gonna need those things anyway because reasons, obviously. I'm gonna need those things so I can make the tier 4 altar thing. So that should be good. Oh, hello. That was a little bit of lag, wasn't it? All right, let's come back once I get a blood shard. All right, I think for now we've got enough. Cannot rest monsters nearby. Hacks. This is enough to get the altar up and running. So let's do that. I'm gonna put one of these away, and I will put you away for the time being. Altar, I'm going to need a bunch of stuff from you. Actually, yeah, let's get... Should probably switch these back out because I get... Nice. Don't tell wave time, don't tell wave time, don't tell wave time that I'm using regen. He'll yell at me. Don't tell him. Be in so much trouble. Alright. Gonna make this a tier 4 altar. Be right back once that's complete. I need smooth stone for it, which there should be some in here. This plus this. Nice. Oh, only one large bloodstone block now. Okay, so I'm going to need to get more shards. So we will be back in a minute after I get more shards. I didn't realize I didn't get 32 from those anymore. So yeah, see you guys in a moment. All right, guys, just to get things up and running, I'm going to do this. I think it should be one above. Right, so that's cool. I only used basic blood runes. I didn't put actually like any sacrifice or fancy stuff on them because I just wanted to get the basics going. Let's get this out of here. These guys have been running for a bit now. So is that a tier 4 altar? No. Am I gonna need to get that one block higher? Trying to figure out if I did something wrong here. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think I know what it is. That's probably it. Yes, that was it. Nice. Okay. It just needed to be solid blocks, basically. So needed to have solid blocks there. Empty space does not count. I almost thought I was going to have to do something like, what the heck did I go wrong there? Nope. Simple, silly, stupid, dire. So that's good for now. I'll fancy this up in a bit, but the main reason I wanted to do this, obviously, was to get stuff. And I'm going to get that stuff right now. Food. So let's get a teleposer and try this out. Hopefully teleposers work. If they don't, well, I'll go yell at wave time. So I'm going to need 2 teleposition foci, right? So am I going to need 4 in total? I believe so. So 4 in total teleposition foci. Luckily, I do have ender pearls laying around, so I'm just going to grab a stack. I think they're in my mob chest. I had ender pearls laying around. Where are they all? Are they in my gems chest? Yes. So 4 teleposition foci, right? Nice. Back in a minute. All right, let's see if this works. So I don't need this stuff for the time being, so I'm going to put them back in this chest. We're going to want 2 teleposers. We're going to need a bit of gold. Two. One under, let's say, here. And the left one will be linked to that. And I'm just going to test this in here for the time being. This is probably about where I'm going to have this, but for now, we'll make it here. And this will be this one. Now this has a UI that I can put in here. And then we'll put a button on it. So if I push this button, it should swap. Maybe not. Let's find out. 1165, 531, that's different, so that's that one there. Not getting a good feeling here, wave time. Alright, back in a minute. So I did forget to bind the teleposer to myself. Let's see if that was the problem. Nice! They do work. Awesome. Okay, cool. That is awesome. Alright, good deal. I'm quite pleased now. Okay, so they are working. Nice. Just dire derp abound. Nice. Do I teleport with them? I do! Haha, awesome. Alright, cool. Well, with that in mind, that's kind of going to be my thing. I'm going to definitely be teleporting a tank that's full of oil back and forth. So now that we've got that going, let's teleport it back. Let's get a refinery going. All right, so I'm looking, and where'd that refinery go? There it is. That's a BC refinery. Apparently, it doesn't have an item texture. We're going to find out if it has a block texture. Oh, good, it has a block texture. Whew, that was close. Good. Yes. Yes. I forgot to bind it to myself. Just letting Wade know that I was derping. So, that's up and running. So that's cool. Let's get... So that's going to be good. We want our pipe sealant. We're going to want to pump oil into there. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of that. And then I'm going to want combustion engine. So let's get a few of these. We're going to definitely want 6 of them, let's say. Well, I'll get 3 for now. Apparently that's what I can make. Yeah, that's what I meant, 3 in total. So we'll want power. And this will basically be like a temporary setup, just until I decide how I want everything to flow. But mostly I just want to find out if things will work. So 1, 2, 3 kinesis pipes. And then a bunch of power pipes. That should be fine. Probably more than I intended to send over here, but that's okay. Definitely a little bit more than I intended. Nice. Okay. And then we can run power right into the top. You are going to be fuel oil into the side here, so we're going to want a wooden sealant. Probably a few more pipes.
Hello.
Hey, CBW.
Hey, man.
I'm playing on ye old Forgecraft 1.
Yeah.
How you liking the Skyblock?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for sky blocks. Total sucker.
I totally am myself as well, and yeah, I'm having a good time with them.
Yeah, I'm loving this little IC2 oil processing setup. I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, I have not done IC2. I'm gonna have to look because I have to figure out like when this episode of Forgecraft goes up in relation. So I don't want to spoil future episodes because I'm like I forget. But I mean I'm not using IC2 at least as of the time that I'm recording this episode. Let's put it that way.
Yes. Oh, turn the punch for Tink. Want to do that?
I'm having fun trying to figure out a good way to go about doing stuff with Buildcraft because we don't have a lot of options on Forgecraft 1 right now. I don't know how far you got into Forgecraft 1.
Not very far to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going back to my roots here with some Buildcraft and some other cool stuff.
Yeah, I guess you're trying to do some automation according to your latest videos.
Yeah, that would be cool. I would like to get into some like there's a couple things I have in mind to do, but we also have that new mod from McJady, the one that's there we go, that's pretty good. Deep Resonance. It's like a power gen type system.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the screenshots he's shown are cool because you can like, if you're not careful with it, it's like, you know how reactors and stuff can have negative effects on the land and that kind of thing in different mods?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some of that going on.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then.
And I think it actually affects like the biome or something because screenshots he's shown have shown like, you know, grass decaying and turning into different types of dirt and radioactive things. So I don't know if it's affecting the biome directly or how it works, but it's neat for sure.
Cool. Fair enough.
Okay, so that should get fuel. And then we'll do, I've got a pump.
Load of tin.
I've got that. Don't mind me. I'm just setting up all kinds of stuff here.
I'm flattening out tons of tin.
Nice.
So I can make overclocker upgrades. I reckon with 3 on the gravel, 1 on the sand, 1 on the dust and 1 on the sand, I reckon I can get a continuous throughput of supply on all 3.
Nice.
Just from one small chain.
So, you know oil on Forgecraft?
On Forgecraft 1, it's Pneumaticraft.
Is it new Battlecraft's oil? I thought it was Buildcraft oil.
No, it's Pneumaticraft oil.
Oh, well, that explains why
Pneumaticraft,
the liquid version in tanks has a broken texture. The liquid version in a tank has a broken texture.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be probably because I think there's still some broken textures in that one.
Yeah, just a few. Alright, so let's get some water going here.
Anyway, I'm not sure if Lex is going to be...
I'm recording too, just so you know.
Ah, okay.
I thought you had gathered that, but I guess not.
No, that's fine, that's cool. Hello. Yeah, actually in a minute when I've finished, I'm just going to build these overclockers and then I'm going to go and connect to the MCP and pull in pre-4.
Nice. And what will that do for the world of modding, for those of you?
That will mean that 1.9 is theoretically ready to roll.
Really? So
the day that
quick,
1.9 releases. We'll date this video horribly.
Yeah, well. So you'll literally have for Forge 1.9?
Not sure if we'll get Forge out today, but MCP should be available tonight.
Nice.
For pre. So, with luck, by all accounts so far, most of Forge should apply pretty smoothly. So,
okay.
I'm hopeful.
What's the over-under on how bad it'll be for modders at this point? I remember last time we talked you had some theories, but I don't know if you want to state those.
So I haven't looked at the code yet, but from Fry and Lex looking at the code, If you're on 1.8, then it shouldn't be bad. If you're on 1.7, then you're still going to do everything you needed to do in 1.8.
Right. Nice.
So you ain't gonna stay by just waiting. You're still stuck doing 1.8. Very little difference between 1.8 and 1.9 in terms of the amount of work if you're coming from 1.7. But
So it's reasonable to say that we might go like pretty quickly to 1.9 in the modding community.
those who were actively updating, yeah, I mean, I think that it should be a pretty simple lift and shift. I've
Nice.
still got to do the work, but I think it should be one of the simpler lift and shifts. Sort of 1.5 to 1.6 kind of class.
Okay.
Maybe 1.3. You know, everyone has been slightly painful in its own way, but this one will be as well. I think there's going to be a bunch of entity changes, and Grum listened to me and has registered all the things. So there's a huge pile of registries that I need to deal with. But theory, we should be able to get a forge out pretty sharpish.
Nice.
Theory.
That's cool.
Who knows what will happen in practice? And by the time this video comes out, maybe you'll know.
True enough.
Alright, what was I doing? I was making...
So I just discovered that I cannot use a bucket to put oil into a combustion engine. That's a problem.
Really?
Yeah, unless it doesn't like Pneumaticraft oil, in which case that's really a problem.
Yeah, it might do. Might not.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out another way to power my refinery. I'll have to use the coal one. I was gonna just use like the first bucket of oil to get the refinery going for fuel.
The old bootstrap game.
Yeah.
Right. No oil on this map, so not a problem for me.
Yeah, you're not dealing with it.
At the moment.
I'm having a lot of fun
I
though.
could
I'll
have
say
done
on
with
my
some oil on there.
on my Skyblock map. I'm having quite a lot of fun.
I enjoy it. I'm a sucker for skyblocks, though. I am a total sucker for them.
Yeah. There we go. That should get that going, and this should immediately power up once the oil gets inside. Oh, that's not good. I don't think combustion engine's accepting the Pneumaticraft oil. That's too funny.
Do the refineries?
Oops, I didn't mean to break that, but oh well. The refinery accepts it, yeah. Well, I mean, it's in there. I'm assuming it's going to refine. It's definitely got some broken textures going on, but...
Does it show the recipe?
The recipe's all broken textures.
Okay, that might be a Buildcraft bug then. I don't know when we last updated Buildcraft on Forgecraft 1. That could be a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know that we pulled a fairly early beta.
We should upgrade it. I'm putting you in charge of that CBW.
What? Buildcraft
Yeah.
updates. We'll see. I can have a look in a minute.
I mean, I don't have to do it right this minute, but... I'm throwing a Stirling engine at my refinery. We're going to see what happens. All the textures are broken. But we shall soon see if anything comes out of this. Alright, there's fluid traveling into a pipe. I really want to know what it is. I guess we'll soon find out. It looks like it's flowing in, doesn't it? Or is it bouncing back out? Back in a minute, guys. Alright, guys, so we definitely are having something weird happen here. Might be that we're on pretty old version of Buildcraft. CPW is going to look into it for me and maybe update between this episode and next. So what I'm going to do is wrap up here. Definitely looks like my fluids are going into the combustion engine, but nothing's like nothing's in there. Like they're going in, but the combustion engines are not receiving the liquid. So turned off the engine for now. Basically took out the fuel. Don't have any more in there. Gonna let it just kind of chill and come back next episode. Hopefully have some stuff that we can do. At least we are kind of working. Now, if this doesn't work, what I can do is go directly into deep resonance. I was going to start with Buildcraft power and then deep resonance my way into some better power gen, but if needed, I can do deep resonance right off the bat. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time to check out some more things. All right, guys, take it easy.